smartphone has been arrested in California. It happened last night. You might remember this video.
I do not.
Miya Ponsetto approached 14-year-old Keon Harold Jr. at a New York City hotel last month, accusing him of stealing her phone. His father, jazz musician Keon Harold, recorded the encounter and accused Ponsetto of racial profiling.
We have what you see two black people.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
Now, the video shows Ponsetto trying to stop the teenager from leaving the hotel lobby and then rushing toward them. Hotel surveillance video shows the 22-year-old woman tackling Keon Jr. Now, he never had the phone. It turned up several minutes later at the hotel. New York City detectives went to California yesterday to coordinate Ponsetto's arrest in connection with the confrontation. She was contacted at a traffic stop in Ventura County near Los Angeles. Officials say that police had to pull her out of the car when she refused to get out. Now, in an exclusive interview, we had just done that interview yesterday afternoon. Her lawyer spoke with us before she was arrested. They told us that NYPD had not yet contacted them. Miya, help me understand. What made you think that Keon had your phone? That's why I'm confused. Why did you think he had it?
I was approaching.
What do you guys think happened there? Also, the daddy hat makes it so much better. It's so much funnier. What do you guys think happened there, you think? Why did that happen, you think? I can't seem to place my finger on it. I wonder why she singled out like a 14-year-old black kid.
The people that had been exiting the hotel, because in my mind, anybody exiting is probably the one that might be the one that is trying to steal my phone. I admit, yes, I could have approached the situation differently, or maybe not yelled at him like that and made him feel, you know, maybe some sort of inferior way, making him feel as if I was like hurting his feelings, because that's not my intention. I consider myself to be super sweet. I really never ever meant.
I consider myself to be super sweet. Oh, do you? Yes. Well, okay then. I mean, if you consider yourself to be super sweet, then I mean, I don't know why we're even here. What are we doing here? This is a waste of time.
For
That's
it
cool.
to like.
I personally consider myself to be a fucking asshole. You know? Everything she says in this video, I watched it before. Affluenza, yeah, literally. Everything she says in this video is so bad. Like, I can't... Like, she literally does herself zero favors. Like, talk about implicating yourself further.
Like, hurt him or his father either.
Are you saying that you were stopping everybody in the lobby, asking them about your phone? Is that what you're saying?
Not everyone. Just the people that, in the meantime, while the hotel manager was checking the footage, I just wanted to do my part as best as I could.
You just described yourself.
I wanted to do my part by beating a black 14-year-old. I wanted to do my part by just, you know, just you know, doing my part by assaulting black teenagers.
Either.
Are you saying that you were stopping everybody in the lobby, asking them about your phone? Is that what you're saying?
Not everyone. Just the people that, in the meantime, while the hotel manager was checking the footage, I just wanted to do my part as best as I could.
Like, literally, she's like so close. She'd be like, no, just the blacks. No, not everyone. Oops. Like,
you just described yourself as super sweet. I know you've seen the video. When you look at the video, the reaction seems very extreme. It doesn't seem like it's someone who's super sweet.
How would you feel if you were alone in New York and, you know, you're going to spend time with your family during the holidays and you lose the one thing that gets stolen from you that has all of the access to the only way that you're able to get back home?
I just don't think I would randomly attack people, is what I'm saying to you. I know you said you could have handled it better, but I just don't think I would randomly attack people in the manner in which you did. What do
Why is this like... I find it kind of weird that like she became a celebrity. Like this is like an advertising campaign because she was like literally fucking racist. You know what I mean? And also she does not give a single shit, by the way. Like it's very obvious that she's like, yes, a PR company that my mommy hired for me is telling me to read these words, but I'm still the real victim here. And also, I don't really care. And also, thank you for having me on your show. This is only going to, you know, make it easier for me to ultimately get a book deal or something.
you think when you look at that video? You're standing there in your leggings and your flip-flops, and it looks like you're just going nuts, for lack of a better word.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
I don't feel that that is who I am as a person. I don't feel like this one mistake does define me, but I do sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, apologize that if I made the son feel as if I assaulted him, or if I hurt his feelings, or the father's feelings.
I don't believe one mistake defines anybody, but I think when I look at that particular video, you did more than just accuse him. The video seems to show that you physically attacked this young boy. You do see that too, right?
But at the end of the day, the dad did end up like slamming me to the ground. And
I can't believe that a black man assaulted me after I tried to assault his 14-year-old son. Like, first of all, dude, you're lucky that he didn't fucking end you, okay? The fuck do you mean? Like, what kind of dumb shit is this? The fuck do you mean? Like, listen, there is a disparity of power, okay, between someone who's a 22-year-old girl and a fully adult male, okay? Certainly. But, like, in that situation, if you're literally fucking attacking that a fully grown adult male's son, 14-year-old son, then no, you're going to get fucking disproportionate use of force. Okay?
pulling my hair and throwing me and dragging me across the ground. So I will say that.
Yeah, but I think, you know, the video we saw, it looked like you had just attacked his son.
Yeah, the footage shows me attacking his son. Of attacking him how? Yelling at him? Yes. Okay, I apologize. Can we move on?
I know you're saying I don't need to, I just want to apologize, but I do think that there...
She's loving it, dude. Oh, God, it's so bad. Oh, God, throw the book. Throw the book at her. Everything and the kitchen sink, dude. Oh, God. Oh, it's so bad. Can we move on?
There should be some
jail. Literally jail. Oh, God, I hate her so much. Oh, she's disgusting.
Looked like you had just attacked his son.
Yeah, the footage shows me attacking his son. Of attacking him how? Yelling at him? Yes. Okay, I apologize. Can we move on?
I know you...
Oh, it's even worse the second time,
You're
dude.
saying I don't need to, I just want to apologize, but I do think that there should be some context to your actions that day.
Okay, so...
She follows you? What's their Instagram?
Basically, I'm a 22-year-old girl. Racism is... how is one girl accused...
Actions that day.
Okay, so basically, I'm a 22-year-old girl. Racism is... how is one girl accusing a guy about a phone a crime? Where...
She didn't even say racism, by the way. Like, she knows what she did. The interviewer, in the most CBS This Morning way possible, of course doesn't mention racism. But she's like, racism, what does it say about racism? I'm young. It's like, you know what you fucking did, okay?
Where is the context in that?
Mia,
what is the deeper
Mia,
story
it's
here?
not. That's not the problem. You have to at least understand your actions that day. You seem to have attacked this little boy, this young boy, this teenager. You seem to have attacked this teenager about the phone, and then it turned out he didn't even have your phone. That's the thing. I mean, you're saying, look, I'm 22 years old. You're 22 years old, but you are old enough to know better. So I will say, you're 22. I get.
It's so great, dude. Who knew that, like, entitlement of this magnitude would create so many unique opportunities of content in which people just keep telling on themselves, not recognizing that what they did was, like, pretty fucking bad. It is wild. It's like we've had an entire week of rich, oftentimes white folk, literally just openly fucking admitting crimes and doing them, and then openly admitting them and saying, like, I don't get it. What's the problem? Why are you handcuffing me? Is this so strange? What? Like, people say, oh, white privilege this, white privilege that. Some of it's true. Some of it's like an exaggeration or misunderstood. But this is... I don't know how else to describe this. Like not thinking that you are going to suffer the consequences of your actions has to be from living a life of delusion in which you literally think that these actions are never going to come back to you.
Yeah, enough. The hotel did have my...
You seem to have attacked this teenager about the phone, and then it turned out he didn't even have your phone. That's the thing. I mean, you're saying, look, I'm 22 years old. You're 22 years old, but you are old enough to know better. So I will say, you're 22. I get it.
Enough. The hotel did have my phone. The hotel did end up having my phone. I did get my belongings returned to me.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Great, Gail. Enough. That was my favorite part. Enough. Now, the Harrell family's lawyer released a statement last night. They said this is not about an apology from someone who until a few days ago was claiming she did nothing wrong and, in fact, alleged that Keon Harrell Sr. had assaulted her, someone who targeted a 14-year-old black teenager because of the color of his skin. We'll have more of our interview with Miss Miya Ponsetto on Monday. You know, I actually felt for...
I mean, this is like Cash Me Outside, how about that? Times like 20, okay? This is literally that is happening right now. Except with like the Cash Me Outside, how about that? Bad Baby, or however you say her name, like all she did was just like LARP as a black person, which is, you know, it's like a train wreck that you can't look away from. But like what she's doing is a crime, and like literal racism in the form of like a racist assault. So I guess we are advancing as a society. We're now doing like what we consider to be acceptable is now one step above where it once was. RNC speech deal coming. Can we leave white women in 2020? And yeah, and she was like fucking 13 years old. That's the other thing. Like, Your Honor, she did say she is 22 years old. What? Notice how she called herself a 22-year-old, but the 14-year-old kid a man? Oh, yeah. Of course. Well, he's black. Doesn't remorse or lack thereof inform sentencing? I don't know.
The attorney there who was really trying to help her. And then you know, when she interjected, Miya would get upset about that. She insisted that she's not racial profiling. She has an explanation about that. No. And, you know, it was reported that an Uber driver returned the phone. She says that's not true. So she's, she wanted to make an apology, but as I said to her in the interview, I'm not sure.
Well, this quote just about describes how they all view the world. This is not America. A woman said to a small group, her voice shaking, they're shooting at us. They're supposed to shoot BLM, but they're shooting the Patriots. Yep, that's it.
You're helping yourself.
No, it's the perfect quote.
He didn't have her phone.
No, he did not.
And?
He did not.
Interesting choice of hat, by the way.
Yeah. Also, the point is the video footage is pretty clear, and she doesn't seem quite ready to acknowledge what it shows.
Her lawyer.
Why aren't they just not saying it? This is what I mean about morning shows. Like, what do you want her to call fucking Gail the N-word or something? Like, is that when you're going to be like, wow, it really does seem like this interview got racialized? Like, what can a person do? What can a rich white person do where you're like, all right, you know, that's okay. Like, this is a racism. Why did her lawyer let her wear that hat? Why did the lawyer let her? Why did the lawyer let her speak on a morning show? Because they know they can defend it. Because they know that she will ultimately probably get like media deals as a consequence of this. She's getting hella IG follows. Why do you think she's wearing a fucking daddy hat? For those of you, who don't understand, the daddy hat is deliberate. She's directly tapping in an incredibly viral moment to the Barstool crowd, which she probably enjoys the content of, and that daddy hat is from the podcast, the Barstool podcast, like Call Me by, what was it called? I don't fucking know. I don't listen to it, but a bunch of like Zoomers, this Zoomer girl that I used to see for a little bit, used to listen to her. Call Her Daddy? Yeah. Call Her Daddy. Okay, so call me by your name. I don't fucking know. So that's what that is for, right? That hat is merchandise for them. Or is it hat from Urban Outfitters? Oh, really? I thought that was like a Call Her Daddy merch. Is it not? Or is it just the Urban Outfitters one? Oh, the Call Her Daddy podcast said it's not their merch. It said knock off and denounced her. Never mind. I was wrong. Didn't you like her tweet? What tweet? Oh. This is why the bar is set low on consequences because media journalists whose job is to hold people accountable aren't even doing that. I mean, if the media loved fucking exposing and doxing and shit, like shitting on racists in the way that like a lot of people claim that they do, this is like a racist person. This is a racist person that you could absolutely fucking destroy, like easily. Oh yeah, I do follow her, by the way. The Call Her Daddy person. She is very attractive. I mean, they both are. It's a doggy style whistle. Please read this joke. I'm proud of it. Joe Manchin opposes. No. He went back on it. What is PogChamp? Like, why did they change it to this? whatever is going on there. What is that? Can someone describe to me what this new PogChamp is? Oh, it's random. It's Kenny from You Video Games. Oh, they're going to do a new one every 24 hours? Okay. I like it. Rotates a different streamer every day now. I like it.